Cool. Bam. There we go. Who remembers where we were?
I do.
Jake, go.
We
Oh,
were
Jake.
just talking with my father, and
Right.
he wants us to go back to the camp where all the orcs are. As he is not quite sure that my brother is fit to rule, which is interesting. Oh, I hope he doesn't become the bad guy if my brother's fucking bad guy. Oh, that would suck.
No, I think that his oh, wait, hold on. Let me just double check the list of characters before I say anything. I say anything that contradicts what Jake and I have established.
My whole fucking family tree. I think I might want to glance over the family tree too.
Okay, well, as you okay, so you guys have gotten Urag's father, and you have traveled back from Loudwater to the Orcish camp. Where instead of no, you guys have arrived kind of at the area. You're maybe half a mile out as you guys are riding to it. And let's just get some role playing going. You're on horseback.
All right.
Like kind of just exited the forest. You're now kind of on going through the plains along the side of the mountain range toward the camp, which is you can just kind of see at the horizon.
All right. How are you holding up, Father?
I am tired and hungry.
Well, don't worry. There should still be plenty of food and drink left over from the festival.
Froggy is currently, looks like he's about to pass out. He's hunched over. He's covered in blood.
I think you guys have probably been healed.
Did she heal us?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that in the time between leaving the cave and getting to here, Alana has spent time casting spells on you guys as she can.
So max health then?
Yeah.
Long rest?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, long rest.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, in that case... Froggy is very tired and looks like he's about to pass out.
Okay. I don't know if he's still covered in blood, but he's not bleeding.
Yes. Yeah, he's definitely still covered in blood.
Okay.
Awesome.
Sure. Yeah, Froggy is, I don't know, like, passing out. Alana and Fumblemore seem to be chatting amongst themselves, kind of, I don't know, just, like, not necessarily writing a part of the, like, away from the group, but they're, like, you know, off chatting. And you and Urag, you have Sonog, I don't know, in front of you.
I was thinking behind me. That way, I could focus on steering the horse around.
I know.
And he could
okay.
just rest.
Sure, I was thinking in front of you because then you'd also be able to hold him in place.
Oh, maybe that. Yeah.
But whatever. You're on the same horse. You're riding through the forest, and the camp is getting not
Poor
the
horse.
I think we established you had a big horse.
Yeah.
Froggy has then fallen off his horse. He's passed out.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Jake, make a perception check.
All right.
Hey, wait a minute. This is not a D20. Where's D20?
I said Jake, make a perception check.
Oh. Well, I still
Yeah,
need to pull mine up
Jonathan,
anyway.
you've passed out.
Godzilla.
I was like wondering why you're asking me.
Perception. Persuasion. No. Perception. All right. I got a 5.
Nice.
Cool. Cool. You notice Froggy fall out of his saddle. Behind you. You notice him fall out of his saddle behind you because Alana, goes. She does a little surprise sound, and then she and Fumblemore stop. You see them out of the corner of your eye, just disappear behind you. And you look back, and Froggy has fallen out of the saddle.
Okay. Whoa! The reins.
That's not the sound horses make.
It'd be more of like a.
Jonathan, I don't know. You fucking came up with it.
Oh, okay. Well, we didn't write it down. I thought you have to have it written down somewhere.
Okay. I
Oh, yeah.
Over. Is Froggy okay?
Is he? I don't know. He's passed out. Jonathan, is Froggy okay? Is he just passed out because he's tired, or because he's something's wrong with him?
Let's say something's wrong with him.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. I dismount and
I'm gonna
walk
pin that
over to him
message.
to see if I can see if anything's wrong with him.
Okay. Yeah. Make a medicine check.
Yeah.
So will
Zilla.
I guess so will Alana and
Yeah.
Fumblemore.
Medicine. That's a 19.
Ah, cool. Fumblemore also rolled a 19 plus something. Give me a moment to finally get his sheet pulled up because I'm an idiot. I'm never prepared for this show. I'm never prepared, and I don't know why. Fumblemore rolls a 19 plus 5, 24. Okay, you have a look at Froggy, and I don't know, his fur doesn't oh no, I got this.
Okay.
Okay,
Got it.
His fur doesn't look as kind of glossy as usual, and not because it's not washed, but because it looks unhealthy, almost as though he has something it has gotten matted, and I mean it already looks pretty bad because he's got some blood and stuff worked into it, both his own and the other knights. But you have a closer look, and his eyes, which are kind of half open, are kind of cloudy. Not his retinas are kind of more gray. No, his irises. I always get those two mixed up. His irises, which are kind of normally like a green color, are kind of gray. And I don't know where you would see a Tabaxi's veins, except that because I don't know where I would see my cat's veins except in her ears.
Probably neck area. You probably lift the fur up just a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. It depends on how thick it is, but there's very very rarely fur on the inner ear. So probably you have a look. I don't know. You catch a glimpse there, and the veins inside his ears are black instead of kind of a blue color. and he is completely unresponsive to, or he's almost completely unresponsive to any touch in it. And Fumblemore kind of looks at him and he says, I think he's been poisoned.
Poisoned? By who?
Probably that maniac with the dagger. Although it's been a good number of hours. Oh no.
Maybe it's fancy, like, poison that, like, gets stronger over time.
Yeah. Do we have any way we could make an antidote? We'd have to know what was in it first. Urag, what should we do?
Alright, where is the closest, town that will have a hospital of sorts?
I think it would be Loudwater, but we're almost back to the camp. We could.
Okay.
We ought to check with the orcs and see if they have any way to remedy this. And if they don't, we ought to check with the king and his retinue.
Yes. The king's army will definitely have some medics on hand. Yes. We'll keep going. We should probably pick up the pace, though. Just to be on the safe side.
Very well. Let us be off. And Fumblemore, kind of with Alana's help, gets you back up onto. He gets you up onto his horse, and he climbs up and he starts going as fast as he can with the other alongside Alana and Urag. And when you guys arrive in the camp, what do you do?
Okay, I guess I turn to Fumblemore and Alana, and I say, go find a medic for Froggy. Me and my father will speak with the king and with my brother.
Okay, so first you have to go find your brother.
Yes.
Okay, and you're leaving Fumblemore and Alana to take care of Froggy.
Yes.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna split these up, and Jonathan, I'm just gonna tell you, you know what? You're gonna find out what happens to you in a minute. You go to find, Urag, you go to find, Gorlag.
Gorlag'Thak.
Yes, and you find him in his tent, kind of, I don't know, you find him in his tent, kind of having like a little, I don't know, he looks very relaxed. He's, got like a, I don't know, he's laying on like a big pile of like animal skins and stuff with like a platter of meat, and it just looks like super, super comfortable. And you burst in with your father, completely disregarding the two guards outside. Actually, no, he didn't have guards outside his tent. That was the other leader.
Yeah.
And he just looks super, super surprised.
Gorlag! Look who I happen to run into!
Oh, it's our father. What? He's been... I thought he was dead. What?
Same! He's alive! Father's alive! We all need to celebrate!
Yes, absolutely. We will have to celebrate. Right now. Let's do it right now.
Yeah!
Okay, cool. Jake has immediately forgotten his other important things to do. No, he said, no, but we'll have to prepare. I will see to that. I will see to it that something is prepared. Father, it's actually, I think Sonog is currently unconscious.
Yeah.
He's like old and fell asleep, and he goes like, Father, it's great to see. Oh wait, hold on. Is he asleep?
I believe so. We kind of dozed off on the way here.
Fantastic. Here, put him here on this, and he stands up and gestures to this bed thing that he's been laying on.
Yeah. Kind of like pick him up, like, I guess,
Well, you've
torso
already
up and
picked
kind
him
of
up.
drag him. Oh, okay.
You lay him down on the bed, and
Yeah.
and kind of just a moment or two after you do, he opens his eyes and he says, "My sons, it is good to see you together again." Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay, you didn't
It's-
you didn't react.
It's good to be here with you, Father. It's been so long. So long. And it feels like yesterday when you would take me out hunting for elk and boars.
Yes, it has been too long. Oh, Father. Well, you welcome back. I have been, it's been tough. In your stead, I was placed in, in the leadership role. I became the head of our family, and I, I was arguably far too young for that, for that, for that. But I think I've made do.
I pat him on the back and say, he's being modest. He has been one amazing leader. Oh, he's united all of the tribes under the banner of peace and kept them all here. I
kept
smile,
them all,
really.
yes, but that first achievement belongs to our father.
Well, yes, but he kept them together. Reunited them after the kind of chaos that ensued after Father's disappearance.
Yes, I suppose I did, although I've found it difficult as of late, as the human kingdoms have accused us of breaking our oath and openly invading them.
This reminds me, I also need to speak with the king as well. We have much news from the raiders.
I should speak to him as well, brother.
Yes.
But we cannot leave our father unattended.
We cannot. How about we all go down together? You, me, and Father.
No, there can only one of you will go.
Fathers is
only one of you should lead. Only one of you can.
Oh well, don't worry, Father. Gorlag is, the leader of the tribe, but this assignment was kind of given to me by the king of Waterdeep.
No, Gorlag'Thak should not lead.
I think you should have some rest, Father. You've had a very taxing day.
have rested for 30 years. Done nothing.
Okay, that is true.
Done nothing. I have been trapped. And as the leader of the Obsidian Hammer clan, it was my duty to name my heir. I never got the opportunity. Gorlag'Thak, I look at you and I see the same child I knew 30 years ago. Quick to anger. The temper of a dragon. And the flexibility of a rock. A leader must be cool of head and willing to change. If I had still been around, you would not have been named heir. And Gorlag'Thak just, his kind of like cheerful demeanor has just changed. And his face has darkened and you could almost swear you could see a kind of like a black flaming aura around him. And the only thing you can feel from him is absolute rage. Oh, Jake's fucking off.
Jake does not care.
Okay, there we go. I'm back.
What did you miss?
You're right on saying you.
Okay, your audio quality sounds like you're in a video game from the 1980s.
Me or
not you, Jake? Jake, do you not hear that?
Sounds fine to me.
Jake, talk.
Pow, 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 zoom, zoom, zoom. Blue,
you don't hear that?
blue?
You don't hear the static?
Oh, yeah, but I can hear him fine. I mean, I hear the static, but I can hear him fine. Anyway,
okay,
Jake,
that's fine.
Jake, you did you hear all of Sonog's speech?
Yeah.
Okay. You look to your brother, and his happy, kind of cheerful demeanor of seeing your dad again has vanished, and the only thing left is pure, unrelenting rage. His face has darkened, and he's lowered his eyes, and you could almost swear that you could see a flaming black aura around him, as he just sits there, just with this horrible expression on his face.
I kind of also look a bit intense, but I turn to my father and I say, excuse us for a moment, Father. Me and Gorlag should probably talk outside for a bit.
Outside? No, we'll talk right here. And he punches you in the face.
Gorlag does?
Yup.
Shit. Fuck.
He punches you in the face, dealing one d4 damage to you, dealing 4 points of damage to you, and then he reaches, and then he says, I have been leading the Orcish tribes for 30 years. What gives him the right when he abandoned us? And your father kind of starts trying to calm him down, and he says, I know this must be a shock, or sounds almost. I know this sounds bad, but he doesn't get to finish his sentence because he starts just coughing horrendously. Jake, please roll initiative.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh God, I'm fighting my brother.
As
Oh God.
Gorlag'Thak begins to, as he reaches his hand out into the air and kind of materializing it in his outstretched hand is an enormous axe.
Oh God, Godzilla. Ooh, 15.
Cool. He rolled a 14. So you'll go and then him. Well, I guess so you'll go first. You're just gonna swap back and forth. What do you do?
Okay. I say, Gorlag, you don't want to do this.
Yes, I do. If you had been in charge, you would have run the Orcish tribes to the ground. What could you have done?
I don't know, Gorlag, but we need to be civil
Jake,
about
Jake, are
this.
you going to take an action on your turn?
I'll see where the conversation goes.
Okay,
Now, Gorlag.
Okay,
I need you to put the axe.
He raises the axe and swings it at you.
Damn. Okay.
That's a 16.
Yep, that hits.
Cool. He takes the axe and catches you in the side with it, breaking one of your ribs and dealing 17 points of damage.
17. Ooh. Oak dokes.
And he says, "Now tell me why I shouldn't kill you right now. You would become a usurper and take my leadership and destroy us." His eyes are no longer his own. They are pitch black and they're not even reflective. They're just pools of murky blackness as he looks you in the eye.
Gorlag, we can figure this out. We don't have to do it this way.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Magic Frog.
Okay.
You.
yes.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, Jake. Magic Frog. You. You come to.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of. You're on a horse, being kind of with Fumblemore, and he's riding alongside Ilana and Percival as you guys travel through the mountain pass that has been kind of connected the two camps. And you guys, you don't know how far through you are. You could be just at the start of it or halfway through, but Percival is saying something to the extent of, and you haven't heard the whole conversation, but you catch a snippet of his conversation, which is, the king has requested all of you. Where is Urag'Thak? He should be here for this. To which I mean, of course, after we heal your friend, but still. To which Alana replies, he's getting his brother to bring him with this because he found their father, and I think he wanted both of them to be present too. He'll be joining us soon, I hope. And then the next thing you know, you are in a tent with with most of your with most of your clothes off and several like bandages wrapped around your various injuries, which have in the time that has passed reopened.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, and the nurse is kind of I don't remember where what's his name stabbed you.
Leg.
In the leg? Yeah, where the nurse has her kind of she's paying very close attention to the injury on your leg from where Davros stabbed you. And she's saying to Fumblemore, who make a perception check, actually.
Sure.
To see how much you hear and what you recognize.
Okay. Plus perception. 8.
8. Okay, you she's saying something to Fumblemore about the poison should it should have been treated immediately. This'll take some time to heal. You had unless you guys know a mage who can speed this process up, it may be a few hours or even days before I can call him healed. To which Fumblemore and Alana kind of you don't hear what they say, but you see Fumblemore start flipping through his big black leather book that he has cast spells out of, and Alana is kind of just like looks very deep in thought and is kind of just like very like furiously plucking at her lute, just kind of like not playing any tune in particular, and it's actually quite discordant, but she looks like she's just doing her absolute best to like try and figure something out, and then you black out again. Urag, you Jake, why'd you turn your camera on?
Wait, did he? I wasn't even looking at the. I had switched over.
He's muted himself, and he turned his camera off.
I think he's going. Never mind. I think we already know. I'm not gonna say it. Let me guess. What happened?
Oh,
what
I
happened?
was trying to mute myself because my sister came in, but I actually
okay.
the camera.
You're fine.
Okay. So Urag, you are in this tent, and your brother has an axe in your side.
Okay. Okay. I attempt to grab the axe and to like disarm him.
Okay. Okay, it's in your left side under your arm, so you could grab like the handle of it.
Yeah.
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Godzilla. That's a 10. Okay,
you grab the axe and your hands go numb. Like you've laid on your arm. And and they become heavy. Like you've laid on your arm all night, and you wake up and you just like can't move your arm. It's
oh god, I have that every morning. I'm used to that feeling.
Yeah, it's so horrible. um,
Mhm.
it's like that, and you immediately drop the axe before you um, make a history check. But this is going to be like your personal history, not
Sure.
the history of the world.
Godzilla. Oof, that's a 3.
Okay, yeah, you have no idea what's happening.
All right. Can I say something?
Yeah, go for it. Remember, you have a broken rib.
Yeah. Gorlag'Thak. Here I was all these years thinking you'd outgrown your anger. But it's still here with you, isn't it?
Okay, wow. Oh my god. Jake, I'm going to just real quick. I want your permission to do this. I think that at this moment Urag flies into a rage as he says this.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you say this, and as you're saying this, you see the spectral blue-green glow of several
Yeah.
ghosts around you, which for the very first time are completely in focus. You can see each and every one of them clearly. There are 7 of them, and they all have weapons drawn and they're aimed at Gorlag.
Yes. Now, Gorlag, I'm sorry I left you. You were too young to be in charge.
He was older than you.
Oh.
We're gonna remember.
Well, he said too young to be in charge.
Yeah.
He could be older, but he...
Yeah. Neither of us were too young to be in charge, but everyone assumed you would grow into the role. But as I see you now, maybe Father is right.
Okay, let's just turn Jake down a moment.
You are nothing but a child.
And you are nothing but a fool. He pulls the axe out and prepares to swing it at you again.
Okay.
Would you like to make an action?
Yes. Could I, kind of like try to like sidestep and like bop him with the axe? With my, Warring Star?
Go for it.
Alright. Boop, boop. And should I make it a reckless attack? Why not? I'm already in a rage.
Cool. Don't mind me.
Godzilla. And then that is 19 to hit.
Oh. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Unfortunately,
damn
he also
time.
hits you. So you guys swing your weapons at each other, and you each connect. Jake, roll your damage.
Boop. Go. Godzilla. Having 12 damage.
12 damage. Cool. He takes the axe and he gets it into the shoulder that you're other than your not weapon-handed shoulder, and he gets the axe through into your shoulder for 11 points of damage.
Alright, and is that already halved?
No.
Awesome.
Okay.
So 7.
Yeah. Magic Frog, you wake up again and you are feeling very woozy, like almost hungover, but not quite. But like you're very clear in the head. So you wake up and you know what has happened, but you have no idea when it is, how long you've been out, whatever. The tent is empty.
Right.
Your bandages all seem to be clean, including the one wrapped around the dagger wound. Excuse me, and can I have just a wisdom check?
Yeah. Wisdom checked, right? Not a wisdom saving throw or anything.
Yeah, just a check.
Gotcha. Wisdom. Okay. That's just an 11.
Okay, you have a very, very faint image in your head of a old wizardy looking person who was so Fumblemore has been wearing a red robe. No, he's got a blue one on because he got some new stuff, I guess. This person had a very long black beard, and was wearing a white cloak over top of a black and purple robe, and you seem to have an image of a very blurry image of this person in your head, as they are casting some sort of spell over you.
Okay.
But the image kind of fades as you wake up and you see your surroundings. The tent is completely empty, and you can hear lots and lots of like shouting and people running around and like the clanking of armor and stuff going on outside.
Okay. My stuff's in the tent then?
Yeah, all of your stuff is like right next to the bed.
Okay. Then I get dressed and put my stuff back on me.
Cool.
I'm going to say I leave my bow there. I just kind of bring the sword.
Okay.
I only leave it there because, I feel like naturally, like, I wouldn't just immediately take everything. I would just kind of, like, get the basics and see what's going on first before...
Okay. Yeah, you throw open the door to the tent, and it's chaos outside. The soldiers are running everywhere. You can see some of the knights who are directing their forces. You see Fumblemore and Alana kind of running around, trying to figure out what the hell is going on. You hear Alana shout, "Percival, where are you? Percival!" And Fumblemore is just kind of doing his best not to get trampled. Yeah, they're kind of just a little ways from you.
Okay. I go back inside and grab the rest of my stuff.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah,
and then
stuff.
Alright, and then I guess I set out for Alana.
Okay. Yeah, she is she's still shouting and trying to find Percival as you get there, and she says, Froggy, are you sure you ought to be out of bed at this point?
I don't think I have much of a choice. What's going on out here?
I don't know. I don't know. We were in the tent with you and the nurse, and then all of a sudden this started happening, and I've been trying to find someone to answer my fucking questions for a few minutes.
Is there a soldier about to run past me?
There's a soldier, but not one of the knights. So yeah.
Can I just grab him by the collar if he tries to run
check.
by?
Sure, make a strength check.
Okay. Okay, and then plus strength. I keep forgetting I don't have strength. Oh, 17.
Okay, yeah, you grab one of them by the shoulders, and he spins around and stops as you kind of grab him. And he says,
and I say, "Oh,
what? What do you want?
What the hell is going on out here?"
We were ordered to march. Everyone's preparing through the pass.
Marching where?
Through the mountain pass toward the orcs.
Did something happen?
I don't know. I'm just following orders, sir. And he turns around and runs off.
Okay.
You can see that
I look
they
at
are
Alana.
kind of the soldiers are kind of converging toward the toward the northern side of the camp where toward the entrance to the mountain pass.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I look at Alana with a worried face. Where's Urag?
He's still in the Orcish camp. We better find the king.
He's still there?
Yeah.
Okay, Froggy immediately runs off and finds a horse.
Wait, Froggy! Froggy, we ought to find the king and find out what's going on.
I need to find out. Wait, sorry, let me redo that one. I need to save my friend. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sure. Give me a perception check.
Sure. Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Okay, you look around and you see that all of the horses have at this point been mounted by the knights and the cavalry.
Cool.
I'm
taking a horse.
No, every single one has been mounted. Okay, you start to run off to get one of the horses, and Alana says, "Wait! Don't you fucking run off on your own. Urag's there with his brother. If they're in trouble, they'll be fine. Come with me and help me find the king. We might be able to stop this."
Okay. Froggy nods into response of him being with his brother and follows Alana.
Okay. Yeah, and Fumblemore says, the king is probably still in his tent preparing, putting his own armor on and such. It's this way. I know that because I've been spying on you with my gun. I know that because I've been keeping an eye on you.
I look at Fumbledore.
And also, this is how they lay out their campsites every time they do this.
I smirk a bit and put my hand on Fumbledore's shoulder.
I promise I promise I didn't watch you while you slept.
Oh god. Anyway, I put my hand on his shoulder and I smirk and I say, thank you for saving my life.
Of course. What kind of wizard would I be? What kind of friend would I be?
You're a good friend, Fumbledore.
That's still not my name. You're only
Wait, what?
You're only almost right.
Wait, what? What is it? I thought that was it. Fumbledore, right?
No, Fumblemore.
Oh. Well, we're making progress. What was there? Okay. Sorry, I could have swore there was a D in there.
No.
Anyway,
No.
let's go find the king.
Okay, you guys run for the king's tent. Urag.
Mm-hmm.
Urag, you are still in combat with him. You've managed to strike him in the side with your Morning Star, and he has the axe in your shoulder this time. And he says, I'm going to wipe you out right now. And then I'm going to kill every last human in the camp.
Oh my god. Okay. You can't! Look at this! This is madness!
No, this is Sparta. Wait. wrong movie.
Wait, is this a movie? Oh my god.
Wrong franchise. Wrong IP, guys. No. He says, no. This is the dawn of a new age. And he yanks the axe out of your shoulder, and he prepares to And he grabs the top of the axe heads, and he just just places it against your throat, with one hand on the top and one on the haft of the axe, and he says to you, "Have any last words? Preferably smarter than 'Stop! Don't hurt me!' Although I can see why you'd wish to, as you've lived among the worthless humans."
You are nothing. And then I like try to force my way out of
Okay. Give me a strength
his
contest.
sort of reach.
Strength contest. Here we go.
Yeah. Here we go. Godzilla. Oh. Oh wait. Does it say? Oh, I think it does. Or just like I think it says something about strength while I'm
you have
raging.
advantage on strength saving throws.
Oh,
not
saving
contests.
throws. Crap. That's horrible because I rolled really crappy.
Ah, cool. He begins to press the axe down against your throat and raises one hand to just smack the haft of the axe, and he says, "I hope you don't regret your miserable life." And then he is blasted across the room by an enormous mote of fire, as and you look over to see Sonog, who has just collapsed after casting this spell at Gorlag.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, like he like propped himself up on an elbow and like threw the spell, and has now has basically rolled over and fallen onto his face. And Gorlag is getting up, and he wipes the blood from his mouth, and he says, "That's not enough to save him, old man." And he begins to charge you again with the axe.
All right. So he's a little bit of ways from me now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's sprinting at you again with the axe, ready to strike.
Okay, well then I am going to come at him with my Morning Star.
Okay.
Or, okay, how close is he to me?
Here, you know what? I will give you this. You don't think that you are going to be able to hit him first, but you also don't think you'll be able to dodge it.
Okay. Won't hit him first, and won't dodge. But like, how far away is he?
He's less than 10 feet.
Okay.
And he's running at you. Or, what would count as running inside this tent?
Should I? Okay, you know what? This is a special fight. I'm gonna use my special weapon. I throw acid axe at him.
Okay, you don't have it.
What do you mean I don't have it?
I'm pretty sure that it got destroyed in the Sunless Citadel.
It did not.
It
fell to the ground, having not been destroyed.
Yeah, I actually do remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I do remember that.
Sure, you take the time to pull the acid axe out of your bag, and he brings his axe down on your head. Froggy.
Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, you're serious?
Froggy, you are in the... You have just... You and Alana and Fumblemore have just run up to the king's tent. You're just outside of it. There are no guards outside right now. Everybody seems to have been preoccupied by preparing to march and to assault the orcs. However, you can hear somebody talking inside the tent.
Okay. Can I listen in?
Do you want to? Or do you want to just burst in there and, like, say, what the fuck?
Sure,
No,
I'll bust in.
no, go ahead and listen in. Like, that's your rogue, like, you're being roguey, but, like, I don't necessarily know from, like, what would actually happen, like, would that actually be
No,
the course of
yeah,
action?
yeah, just
I mean-
listen in.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Give me a stealth check.
Oh, a stealth one.
While I also roll for Fumblemore and Alana.
Cool.
Oh my god. Well, Fumblemore surprisingly gets a nat 20.
I got
And,
I got 23.
Oh, and Alana got an 18. Alright, okay, yeah, you guys are fine. From inside the tent, you can just barely make out the king's voice and the voice of a woman. And the king is saying, are you sure it'll work? That, you sure we'll be able to get them all? And the woman says, yes, I'm absolutely sure. I have my followers preparing to attack them from the north, while you hit them from the south of the passage. They'll never expect a thing. Good. Then we are prepared to ride. Very well, Ophelia, you will be very handsomely rewarded should this succeed. And you hear a sound like something bursting into flames inside, which just very quickly just like, and then
Right.
like when you have a bunch of methane in a beaker and your science teacher just like lights it and it just goes woof, just into the ceiling. Like
yeah. Harry Potter.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
And then you
Could
hear something like buckles being done and leather straps being tightened. As you just after this just after the speaking talks just after the talking is finished. Holy shit, I can't talk. Yeah.
Okay, Froggy looks really mad. I guess, okay. Excuse us, but, something's going on out here.
You're trying to call him out?
Yes.
Or
Or just, like, call to him, just so he knows that we're coming in, or, like, we're here.
He says, yes, I know. We'll be marching on the orcs. They have mounted an attack against us. We have it on good authority.
Okay, I look over at
Come
Alana.
in, magic frog. I will not speak to you through the side of the tent.
Okay,
That
I go
is
in.
not the way you will address your ruler.
Okay, I walk in.
Okay. He is. Up until now, he's been wearing kind of like a very nice, like red kind of doublet with his like golden kind of crown on his head. This time, and now he is wearing. He's wearing a black velvet undershirt with a breastplate that has just been buckled over it, and several other various pieces of armor that have like light metal armor, which have been strapped to his like bracers on his wrist and guards on his legs, and in his belt is a very ornate looking sword. With a shield leaning against the table that he has been sitting at until this time you have visited him.
Okay. I bow.
You'll have to apologize to your friend Urag for me. Where is he?
from what I understand, he is still at the Orc camp with his brother.
He wouldn't have anything to do with this, would he?
No, I think he's too stupid to know anything better.
That is not the assessment I would have granted him, but you have known him longer. Very well. He will have to be wiped out with the rest of them. The orcs have decided to attack us. This is...
Attack?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Yes, we have it. One of our spies in the mountain has warned us that they're amassing near the entrance of the mountain pass, and will be traveling through it to attack us come nightfall. We will remove the head from the beast before it can strike.
No, this doesn't make any sense. Urag, he wouldn't. And I kind of just pause for a moment.
No, but Urag is not their leader, is he? That role falls to his brother, who is very much unlike him. Quick to anger, not prone to thinking his actions through.
From what I understand, we've gathered his father. Surely this leadership is not, what's the word? Viable. Just go for his brother and no one else. Why would you need to attack anyone else?
They have raided our villages, and now we have it on authority that they are mounting an attack. We will wipe them out.
How do you know it's even their clans? It could be anyone. Could be a offshoot of a different orc clan, or something just doesn't make sense here. Alana, please.
All of the major clans have been gathered in that camp. We will wipe them out. We will wipe them out now, as they have become too much of a threat to be left alone while the kingdoms of the north and south are on our borders. I cannot fight a war if I also have incursion within my realm. The orcs will be wiped out, and that decision is final.
And what about us?
You will be free to go. You're not an orc, and you're not in league with them as far as I know. Although, perhaps you are. And from behind one of the curtains, dividing the tent in half, where, presumably on the other side are his, private quarters. As private as a tent can be. Out from behind one of those curtains steps a woman in a red robe with a silver breastplate over top, with long black hair and a wicked smile on her face. And King Julian says, "Ophelia, bind them for me, please. Please make a wisdom saving throw," as she whips her hand around toward you, and you begin to feel your limbs stiffen.
15.
15? Alright. Yeah, you feel your arms and legs become, just stiffen in position, and then very suddenly she looks shocked as you manage to break through the spell. And she says, "Oh, well, that is to be expected of those who caused so much trouble. Your Highness, I propose that we wipe them out now." which he picks up his shield from the table and he draws his sword and he says, "You know, I think you're probably right. Please roll initiative."
Okay.
Um,
A lot of tent battles today.
yeah.
16.
Urag'Thak. Well, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna have you guys alternate, because that will be easier for me. Because I've got 3 of you guys and 2 of them, so I'll just have you, Fumblemore and Alana just alternate, and they'll alternate too. Urag'Thak, the axe has stopped inches from your face. Has been stopped inches from your face by one of your spectral guardians, who looks very, very familiar, although he's standing in front of you with his back turned and you can't quite make him out, although he is wielding an enormous warhammer. He's wielding a gigantic warhammer, which he has stopped the axe with the handle of, and then throws Gorlag off to the side. Kind of pushes him off and throws him to the side, and he turns around and it's your father. It's Dad. But he's
dead?
Yeah. And
No.
yeah, he's dead. But he looks young again. He looks just like he did the moment the crystal shattered before he started aging. He's back. He's in his prime, and has the big warhammer, which, I mean, you can't see color, but it almost looks to be made out of a carved glass. Yeah. And he doesn't say anything. He just looks at you and he nods and he holds the hammer out to you.
I take the hammer.
Okay, you grab the hammer and it instantly is solid and made of actual material, and it has a simple. The entire thing is carved out of a black obsidian glass. The handle is wrapped in white leather, and the head of the warhammer seems to glow slightly, but if it could glow black.
Whoa.
And
yeah, like that black fire.
Sure, yeah. And so what you have just obtained is the obsidian warhammer that that your clan has been named for. It is a +2 magic item.
Okay.
It's a +2 magic warhammer.
Awesome sauce.
Damn it.
That's +2 to attack and to damage.
Yeah.
Right.
On top of the normal warhammer stats, plus your strength. Yeah.
I'm just
Magic Frog.
like that.
Yes.
Frog, you are now standing side by side with Alana and Fumblemore as King Julian Redfern and Ophelia, the leader of the wolves, are preparing to attack you. The king has his big shield and his sword prepared in a fighting stance, and Ophelia is has materialized her long black shadowy sword into her hand.
Okay. Right. Okay. I guess I'll
first.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, Actually, you
toward
know what?
Ophelia
Because
with
I
my.
didn't, you know what? I'm gonna alternate you and the bad guys. I want you to tell me who goes next, and we'll go through each round, and you can tell me who goes next. But each person can only have one action that round. You can tell me who goes next, and I'll tell you what they do.
Okay, so like I tell you
Yeah.
which enemy goes next.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
you tell me
Gotcha.
which of your teammates goes, and then when they're finished, you tell me which of the bad guys goes, and we'll just alternate until everyone's
Got
had
it.
had a turn, and that'll be a round.
I see. Okay. But I go first, though, right? Okay.
You go first.
Yeah. No. Okay. All right. I lunge at Ophelia with my Swiss Army blade,
Cool.
and I go for a slice.
Cool. Roll that die.
Rolling to die. That's plus. Okay.
Hello, kitty.
22.
22. Cool. Yeah, you hit her, and you slash her across the. I don't know.
Say cheek
Yeah.
or something. Okay, so it's 1d6. Okay, 10 damage.
Okay, yeah, you take your sword and you slash just underneath the breastplate, so like kind of into the stomach.
Uh-huh.
And she yeah, she doesn't look happy about that. Unlike the first time you guys fought, she's not at all trying to keep her calm, collected facade on.
Uh-huh. I'm assuming that's because she is not fake this time. God, I hope she's not fake this time.
Yeah. Well, she wasn't fake the first time. She just ran.
That was her teleport. I thought that was like an illusion or something.
That's a spell called Misty Step, altered for Dungeon Master use.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. She retaliates by taking her long, shadowy sword and attempting to drive it into your shoulder. As you, fuck, she rolls a nat 1.
Yes.
Yeah, she completely overshoots with the sword and just like leans further into the attack as you slash across her stomach. Which of your teammates goes next?
Alana.
Okay, Alana pulls her rapier out and actually charges next to you as you charge Ophelia, attempting to take a swipe at her throat, which she misses. She misses horrendously. Because she is blocked because Ophelia is defended by the king, who will use his action to block to defend his teammate. At which point Fumblemore is left, and he says, "I probably shouldn't cast Fireball, huh?"
Yeah, probably not.
To which he, instead of casting Fireball, he casts actually, yeah, no, here's what he does. As the king blocks Alana's strike against Ophelia, Fumblemore essentially launches the bird off of his staff, and it pecks the king in the shoulder, and electrocuting him with the spell Shocking Grasp.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Makes a melee spell attack. He did. And rolls this this thing. Oh, good. The king takes 8 damage as he is electrocuted by the raven. Hey, thanks for listening to episode 15 of the Minor Illusion Show. Before I let you get back to it, I have some things I want to tell you about. First of all, if you want to follow us on Twitter, we are at IllusionCast. And I send out updates on how episodes are going while I edit them, and that's where you'll be notified if we're going to miss a week or if there are any special episodes that are going up on anywhere. Like on the YouTube channel, or more importantly, onto our Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MinorIllusionCast. We would absolutely appreciate it if you donated to us, because it means that we get to keep making our show and that we can make it even better. Soon, I promise, there will be things up on the Patreon for people who donate. Like special one-shot episodes of other games, as well as other stuff that we'll make. Like, we're planning to do a Cyberpunk campaign next, after D&D finishes. I don't know when that's going to be, but we'll be doing Cyberpunk afterward. So, and the plan was to do a one-shot with the characters that we make, and do that. And then follow it up with the actual campaign on the thing. So if you want to listen to the special Cyberpunk episode that we haven't made yet, you can donate to us, and I'll let you guys know when it's out. You will also get an invite to our Discord server as soon as we finally finish setting it up, and there you get to chat with us, and there will be fun stuff up on there too. Last but not least, if you want to send us a magic item to stock the shelves of the Rogues Gallery with, you can send me an email at minorillusiondnd@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. All those links are down in the description, and I will let you get back to the show now. The next episode will be up next Monday. Bye for now. Urag, your spectral guard, your dad kind of draws a sword out of his belt and rejoins the ranks of your spectral guardians. There are now 8 of them.
I visibly shed a tear.
Okay. Okay, that's your action.
No, it's not.
No, yeah. So, but Gorlag is on the ground in front of you, getting to his feet.
Okay.
Roll for emotional damage.
Yeah, let's roll. All right. Sorry, Jake. You take 3 points of emotional damage.
Okay. I'm going to grip the obsidian warhammer with both hands, and I'm bring it down on Gorlag. It's also going to be a reckless attack.
Okay, are you trying to kill him, or do you want to just knock him out, or what's the end goal?
I want to knock him out.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice little knocky knock. Oh, wait. Oh. No, it's both hands will be, not you, but it will be you. Godzilla. How? God! I rolled 2 3s. That'll be 11 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then in that case,
Gorlag's a warlock. He has very little armor.
in that case, 15 dams.
Okay, yeah. You take the obsidian warhammer, you bring it down, and you smack him in the. You smack him in the head, and he is knocked out.
Awesome. I also tie him up just for good measure.
Okay, sure. You tie him up.
Okay, and once I'm done, I guess I leave the tent.
Okay.
And
outside the tent, you can see outside the tent, you can see that it is chaos. There are orcs running everywhere. You see a couple of just like between the tents, you see a couple of soldiers in white armor with blue banners running between the tents. And then you turn around and you see from the other side, you see a large group of knights in black armor with wolves carved into their helmets also assaulting the orcs from the other side of the camp.
oh no.
What do you do?
Okay.
Save your friends. Actually, you have no idea where your friends are.
Yeah.
Oh, no, actually, here's what happens. Make a perception check.
Okay.
With advantage.
Ooh,
Because this time you know what you're looking for. Even though Jake doesn't. Jake will in a moment.
I'm probably looking for the bird, right?
Yep. Heck
Godzilla.
yeah.
20.
Alright, cool. Yeah. You spot flying just overhead, you spot a big white raven circling above you. Magic frog. Fumblemore's bird poofs out of existence as soon as the king as soon as it finishes electrocuting the king. And you know what? Fumblemore's going to go first this time. I'm just going to make that decision.
Okay. Go for it.
Fumblemore poofs the bird out of existence. And actually, no, he doesn't poof it out of existence. His action is, once the bird is done electrocuting the king, he, the bird alights on his staff again, and he whispers something to it before throwing open the tent door behind you and launching the bird into the air. Who goes next?
On my team?
On the other team.
On the other team. Let's do the king.
Okay. The king attempts to, after having blocked one of Alana's attacks, he's going to strike her. He's going to attempt to strike her now. Rolling an 18 to hit, which will do it, and dealing 10 points of damage as he smacks her sword aside with his shield, and slashes her across the across the chest, just like tearing through her armor, her leather. She's not wearing much. She's got some like light leather armor on. But yeah, he just destroys her armor, slashing his sword across her chest. Like a hot knife through butter. Like a big sword through leather. Yeah. Who's next? Alana or you?
Alana.
Okay. She yeah, no, she's like super badly hurt.
Should probably heal.
Yeah. She is going to cast, as she does this. Oh. Yeah, she casts Cure Wounds on herself, healing herself for quite a good number of hit points for 15 points of damage. Oh my god. Okay, cool. She's back to full health.
It's Sweet.
And then Ophelia is going to attempt to attack you again. This time she oh, holy shit, she rolls a nat 20.
Oh boy. Nat 1, then a nat 20. Come on, dude.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Alright, go for it.
She swings at you with her blade, she feints towards you with her blade, instead grabbing you by the throat and casting a spell on you titled Toll the Dead. Excuse me. She casts Toll the Dead on you.
Oh god.
Have you lost any hit points?
No.
No. Are you sure?
Nope. Yes.
Are you? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you hear a bell, and it drowns every noise out. It's a big, like, church bell. Bong, bong, bong. And you feel your life force just being sucked away by the sound. And you take 7 points of damage.
Cool.
Oh, no, excuse me. Hold on.
Okay.
You take 11 points of damage.
Okay, so that's 3. Okay, got it.
I had to roll the die twice, and I didn't.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now I will. Yeah. Wait, is her face exposed?
Yes, the only. Oh no, actually. Yeah, her face is exposed.
Yeah, because she doesn't have a helmet or anything, right?
No, she has one of the wolf masks, but it's hanging from her belt.
Okay.
Side thing.
Gotcha. All right, I go for the eye. Try to stab the eye.
With the sword?
Yes.
Fuck it, yeah. All right, I like this. With the slightly too big corkscrew.
Yes. Okay. That's 22 to hit.
The potion bottle opener. Also the big corkscrew. Okay, what was it to hit?
22.
Yeah, you hit her.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Alrighty. D6 plus 6. 11.
11 damage. Okay, oh my god. Okay, yeah, you slash out her eye. And she screams bloody murder as you quite literally as you take her eye out.
Nice. Is it at the top of my sword? Can I is it like a shish kebab thing?
No.
Or did the eye just kind of fall to the ground?
No, you I'm gonna say that you got it deep in there and then slashed out, and you've just pulverized the eye and taken out a chunk of the, and I'm gonna say you've broken a little bit of just chipped the bone around the eye socket as well.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I don't like that.
11 points of damage to the eye, I feel, is worth that.
Owie.
Yeah. And let's see, you're the last person to go this round, correct?
Yeah, that was it.
All right, Jake. What are you doing?
All right. Before I joined in the fray, I point up at the bird and I yell, "Thundermore turned into a bird!" And then I run towards the side that the wolves are attacking.
Really? Okay. No, make an insight check.
Okay, yeah. Insight? Godzilla. Oh, that is... So that is 16.
Okay, as you turn around, you hear the bird caw again, and, go, "Meow, meow," and then it swoops down in front of you, and it kind of just like it furiously flaps its wings as it just kind of like hovers in front of you, or does its best to at least, and it just furiously just "Meow, meow," and like nods its head toward the other camp.
Okay, I heed the bird's advice and run towards the water deep side.
Okay. There's a big horse kind of just like loose. It looks like whoever had been riding it has died. And just kind of like toward the entrance to the mountain pass. As you are running toward there.
Okay. How many knights are there?
Around you, I don't remember how many I said. I think it was like 1,000 or something. You have no idea how many wolves there are. There's at least 1,000 of the white knights, and the orcs are a couple thousand.
Okay, I get on the horse, and as I start to gallop towards the camp, I just yell, "Lay down your weapons! This is a peaceful settlement!"
I don't think this counts as a settlement, but whatever.
Yeah, peaceful.
No, it's fine. Urag's
area.
Urag's not quite thinking his straight, because who would be in this exact moment?
Yeah.
The bird kind of lands on your shoulder as you or actually, yeah, no, it lands on like the horn of the saddle. So like, the little thing that sticks up in the front. And like facing forward and spreads its wings as you guys are kind of as you're riding. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as one of the knights charges you with a lance.
Ooh. Just a sec, I think.
I'm gonna say you are still in rage. I'm going to extend your rage.
Thank you. Danger. Okay, I also have advantage on this because of danger sense.
Perfect.
Godzilla. All right, and did you say it was a saving throw?
Yes.
All right, that's a 16.
Okay. You narrowly manage to lean out of the way of the lance as it goes by, and the knight seems surprised for a moment, and then just continues riding past you, and you look back, and he just aims for somebody else as he continues going, and you just gallop as fast as you can through the mountain pass. Magic Frog, who goes first?
Yeah. Fumble more.
Okay. Fumblemore casts Magic Missile. Fumblemore casts Magic Missile. Doing quite a bit of damage.
On who? King?
On both of them.
Oh.
Yeah, four bolts of silvery energy crash into Ophelia as knocking her over as she recoils as you just slice out as you just remove half of her vision, and she crashes to the ground, and then two of them hit King Julian in the shoulder, causing him to drop his shield. But as from the floor, before she even tries to get up, Ophelia casts a spell against Fumblemore, in retaliation. She casts Ooh. Ooh, what does she cast? What's a good one to do right now?
Magic Hand. I'm kidding.
Well, I don't know what spell she has, but if I were her, I'd try to do Minor Curse.
Yeah, if I were her, I would, kill everyone.
As she falls, she casts Cone of Cold, catching everyone in the tent within it.
Ooh.
Everyone except for her.
Saving throw?
Yes, it is a Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha.
Alana passes.
Constitution.
Fumblemore fails.
I got 13.
13, you pass. And everybody takes 8d8 cold damage.
8d8?
Yeah.
Damn.
A little overpowered, not gonna lie.
Well, they'll take half of it. Dude, fuck
Not
yeah.
Fumblemore.
No, not Fumblemore. Oh god. Okay, so half of 32 is 16.
No way. 16. Jesus. Fuck. That's fucked up. Oh man, that's not good.
That's not enough to kill you, is it?
No, I'm good, but...
Okay, 16, let's make sure. Yeah, no, okay, Alana's good too. Fumblemore, however, has 32 hit points and takes all that damage. And he goes down.
Damn it.
Does this bird disappear for me?
Oh yeah. The bird poofs out of existence and right in front of Jake.
No.
Oh
See,
no.
Jake here asking
Make
the
an
real
Arcana
question.
check. Make an Arcana check.
Oh, okay.
Or Insight, I suppose, whichever one's better.
Oh my god, Ethan! I made an Arcana check on
Inside.
Baldur's Gate
That's
to
still
read the Mind Flayer's
terminal thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because there were 3 big red buttons, and only one of them said Unleash, and I couldn't read the other 2. And I just...
Hey, dude, don't stop telling me about this game. I want to play it. Fuck off, Jonathan.
I'm sorry, it's just so fucking cool.
Dude, I will kill Magic Frog if you continue to spoil this game for me.
Okay.
So either get me a copy or stop talking about it.
Okay. Darth Vader is actually Luke's father.
God damn it! I hadn't watched that yet. Jonathan.
Got him.
Yeah.
All right,
What?
Magic Frog dies. Magic Frog is a heart attack.
Princess Leia dies in Infinity War.
God
You
damn
know, basic stuff.
Yeah,
God
everyone
damn it,
knows.
Jake.
Everyone just dies.
Oh god. Oh! Okay. So we're not streaming this, are we?
No.
Cut that
I
out
didn't
then,
stream it.
so that no one who potentially listens to this gets their game ruined like I have.
Okay. Yeah, I rolled a 12 for the insight check.
Okay. You have some inkling of an idea that this means that Fumblemore is no longer able to maintain this spell.
Oh my. Okay, yeah, I'm worried. How close I am to the camp?
I'd say you're about halfway there. I can
Okay,
hear
cool.
myself. Turn your microphone down. Jonathan!
From Minor
What?
Junkins.
Ah! Fucking hell, it fixes itself. Okay.
Every time.
Every time.
I turned you down because you were talking about it earlier. So if you're still hearing yourself, here, let me turn you down some more.
No, okay. Well, I'm good now.
Okay, let me know if you hear it again. As soon as you hear it, just let me know.
Okay. Yeah. You, Sure. Whose turn? Okay, who's next? Who goes next? You were alone.
I will. Me. I'll go next. So I'm assuming Ophelia's on the ground right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I lunge on top of her and I try to go for a stab through the neck.
Okay. Go for it.
Finish her off. Please, please, please. Please do this. Please work. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, and then add 7. 24, which will hit, I assume.
24 will hit.
Yes, and now we roll damage. 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you deal 9 damage to her. Finally is King Julian, who turns and swings his sword at you with both hands, trying to. He rolls a 19 to hit, 17 plus 2, and catches you in the ribs. Knocking you off of Ophelia, but leaving your sword just jammed into her.
Mm-hmm.
Dealing 5 points of damage to you.
Okay, that's I'm dead.
Are you really?
Yep, the frost attack brought me down to 4 health, and he just gave me 5 damage.
Oh,
so
holy shit! Okay,
Ooh.
well, that was the end of him. Urag'Thak, you bust into the. You ride into the camp and you ride straight for the king's tent. I suppose. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. Just for the sake of the story.
Yeah.
You ride straight
and
into
it makes sense because, Urag trusts the king and feels like there's been some sort of mistake.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah, you bust
Yeah.
into the tent. You leap off the horse and burst through the tent doors, just in time to see the king smack Froggy in the ribs with his sword, knocking him off the top of Ophelia, who has Froggy's Swiss Army sword wedged in her neck. and to see her dissolve into silvery smoke.
All right.
Fumblemore and Froggy are both down.
Okay. I look at the king and I yell, "This is your doing.
Correct.
You're not concerned with keeping the peace.
Oh, on the contrary, I do everything in the name of keeping the peace. For what kind of ruler would I be if I could not? The armies of hold on, let me just steal the names of kingdoms from my other thing. The kingdoms of Armos and Karst are at our north and southern borders, and the orcs are causing troubles within, or could cause troubles within if we went to war. Now, what ruler would I be if I left a problem unattended to?
You are no ruler. You are a greedy child, as is my brother.
And you will be a regicide. And he lunges towards you with his sword. I'll start with you. He rolls a 19 to hit
Oof.
and deals
Oof. Yeah.
10 points of damage as he
Okay.
as he wedges the sword between two of your ribs.
As for story purposes, are we still continuing the rage, or is
Yes.
rage over?
No, you are still continuing the rage.
Okay, so is it 8 points of damage?
Yeah. No, 10.
So
No,
10,
10,
10.
10.
I forgot to add to
Okay,
it the
so that's
first time I
5.
said it. Yeah, 10 points of damage as he jabs the sword in between your ribs. Now I'm gonna have you guys roll actual initiative.
What, the fake initiative? I'm confused.
We had fake initiative when Froggy was.
Oh, but you're right, because we were rotating.
Yeah,
Got it,
yeah.
got
Froggy
it.
was
Okay.
just saying who goes next. We're gonna have real
Sure.
initiative go.
Okay,
Go
I got
into effect. This is not.
I got 23.
Pen?
Godzilla.
Where's the pen I like?
Oof.
This will have to do. Okay. Yeah, that's five characters. Okay, so, Froggy, what was yours?
Yes.
What was yours?
24.
24.
Yeah.
Jake.
6.
Nice. Damn it. I kind of needed you to go first, or at least in the beginning, because two of us are down.
Yeah. Let's hope that
Um,
Alana goes first, and she could heal.
I think how does spells work? You can't use it more than once, can you? Per day?
No, you can.
You have
It
a number of
depends on how many
spell
you have.
slots for each level.
Right.
So you've got so you could cast. You have some number of spells prepared, and you can cast them however many times. Sometimes you'll be given a spell under the condition that you can only cast it once per day, but Alana
Gotcha.
doesn't have any of those. Froggy, please make your first death save.
Okay. Do. Whoop. That's a pass.
Okay, cool. Fumblemore also succeeds on his first save. And then King Julian goes, and he attempts to stab her. He pulls the sword back out and attempts to ram it through your ribs again. But
Oh, and also, just before we start doing this in real initiative and whatnot, since I am in rage, all enemies not attacking me do have disadvantage.
okay, well that's fine because you rolled a nat 1. He has a bit of a hard time pulling it out, and then doesn't quite swing as forcefully as he should, and misses you. Next is Urag.
All right, I'm going to whack the king with the obsidian warhammer.
Cool.
All right, and why not? This is gonna be a reckless attack.
Sounds good.
Godzilla. Oof. Okay, that's a 14 to hit.
You hit.
Awesome. And I forgot to roll. Damn, it's my bad. Zilla. 12 damage.
12 damage. Cool. Yeah, you return the favor and you catch him in the ribs with the warhammer. You feel something break. Ilana goes next, and she is going to attempt to. You know what? I think Fumblemore is a close. No, fuck it. She attempts to stabilize Froggy with a medicine check. 14. That will do it. Froggy, you are stabilized.
Cool.
Unfortunately, she cannot also heal you. She cannot heal you in the same turn.
That's okay.
The next person to go is Froggy. You are unconscious, but you're stable. Fumblemore makes another save. And passes this one too. Then it's the king, who upon seeing Alana attempt to help Froggy, is going to attempt to attack her. He does have to leave, however, he does have to leave the melee area of Urag to do so you'll get an opportunity attack.
Awesome.
Oh my god, he rolls another critical fail. Fuck it. You know what, Jake? You automatically hit him.
Woohoo!
That's his failure. Is he tries to get away and you just crack him in the ribs again.
Awesome.
So
Dealing
Godzilla. 11 damn.
Cool. Yeah, you catch him in the ribs and you catch him just underneath the ribs in the gut, and he just vomits all over the floor as you do so. Yeah, it's not a pretty sight. There's definitely some blood in it, and he looks up at you again, and he just infuriated. It's your turn again. Well, it's your turn again. You got an opportunity attack on him.
Sure. Yeah. I'm going to whack him again.
Cool. Let's whack him.
This is also going to be a reckless attack.
Fantastic.
Godzilla. Oh. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Woohoo! And where'd that die go? There you are. Godzilla. 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay, yeah, you crack him in the stomach, and then you bring the hammer back down on like the back of his shoulder and knock him to the ground. Right into the pool of his own puke. Alana casts. This is not her character sheet. Alana casts Cure Wounds on Magic Frog, healing him for 14 points of damage.
Cool.
14 points of healing.
Got it.
Joy. Heck yeah. So next is Froggy. You're on the ground. Alana has just like cast a healing spell on you. You've just woken up after being after having your ribs cracked.
Woo!
Still hurt.
Owie. Ophelia
Has vanished.
Vanished again. What a fucking. Oh god.
What a fucking bitch.
Okay. No, I really hate her. She's so annoying.
Good. Good. That means I'm doing my job right.
Like gameplay wise, she actually upsets me. She's so hard.
If you hate this bad guy, that's good for me.
Anyway. Yeah, I'm just going to. The king is on his stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he dropped his shield some time ago, and he's just been knocked back down by Urag, who has arrived since you went out.
Okay.
As a cool weapon.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I take my Swiss Army sword.
Yep.
And I just jab him through the back, hoping to penetrate.
Okay, you grab it, you just roll over, jab it down into him. Cool, yeah, roll to hit. I'd give you advantage, but you're on the floor too, so.
Whee! Oh, you mean like me rolling? Oh, they meant like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of funny. Never mind. Let's see. 25.
Double hit.
Okay. And then damage. Ooh, 12 damage.
Okay, yeah, you jab the sword through his back. Fumblemore makes one more save. And fails.
Oh no. Let's hope we
okay.
end this encounter before he fucking dies.
Okay. The king is now very bloody and, like, very badly injured and struggles to get to his feet. And he says... Surely you don't mean to kill me.
On the contrary, it's going to be a little worse than that.
Oh. Interesting. He having just managed to stand up is going to take his sword and attempt to drive it into your back like you just did him.
But if I'm facing him, am I not facing him?
You are. He just pulled himself up to his feet.
Okay.
That's a 16 to hit.
Let me check. So I did upgrade my armor.
15.
Yeah, well that'll hit.
Cool. He deals. Well, he just kind of just manages to get it like into your back, through like between the ribs again, and you take 2 points of damage as he does so.
Okay.
And he says, "You cannot. It's too late. Even if you kill me, you can't. You can't save the other orcs." Coughs up more blood.
Wait, are we roll? Sorry, good.
And then without me, who will lead us again in the war to come?
Can I kind of chime in here?
Yeah, go for it. We're gonna do role playing.
Okay. I face the king and I say, "Oh, but my king, we shall not kill you now." A bit of leadership 101 here. If you are planning on avoiding war, don't attack a innocent civilian minority in your kingdom. I am the chief of the Obsidian Hammer clan now. You will continue to rule, and there will be peace as long as you do not attack us.
I will not be your puppet, orc. I would rather take my own life.
So, is he defeated, or are we still technically
You're still
going to be fighting?
in combat.
Still technically in combat. So if I wanted to do something that would hurt him,
Go for it.
okay. I was just asking because it's not really my turn, but
Actually, you know what? We're gonna exit combat. He is This is like the ending cutscene, and you have like a quick time event.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. He's on his. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Froggy walks up to him, grabs him by the tongue.
You drag yourself. Oh shit! You drag yourself to your feet, and you extend your claws, and you grab him by the tongue with two of them. I guess. Sure.
Yeah. And he says,
Fumblemore makes another death save. Oh wait, that's
Does he
like
win?
20.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, Fumble More's up.
Okay.
1 hit point.
Time to silence a king. And I slice his tongue off.
Fucking hell. Okay. Sure. Fuck it. Sure. Yeah, you cut his
Okay.
tongue off, and he. He just like makes horrible noises as like his tongue starts to bleed, and he can't like talk, and he just spits out just a ton of blood, and I guess everyone just looks at you.
I put the tongue in my satchel.
For what? For your magic potion that you're brewing? I need Eye of Newt and Tongue of King. Eye of Newt and Tongue of King.
But I will be putting in my inventory tongue of a king.
Sure.
Tongue. That's my high school tongue.
Excuse me, that's me coughing for real.
Oh wait, that's not the inventory. That's inventory.
Tongue of a King.
Okay, there we go. So okay, yeah, and I like he's down on the ground, or is he?
He's still on his
standing
knees.
up?
He's like holding himself up on his sword. Although maybe he has actually like dropped to his hands and knees, and he's like coughing, just spitting
Cool.
huge globs of blood out.
What kind of sword does he have? Is it better than mine?
It's a long sword. It's probably the
It's
same.
a long sword.
It's actually probably worse.
Gotcha.
It's probably not magic.
Right. What about a shield?
It's a metal shield.
I don't think I have a shield.
Bearing his crest. Perhaps you don't want
Bearing his crest.
bearing his crest. The red lily on a
Right.
blue field.
Sure. I take it.
Sure. Okay. Okay.
And you said it's just a metal shield?
Yeah, it's just a shield. It
Okay.
adds +2 to your armor class while you're using it.
Here, I'll name it King Shield so I know that it's his shield.
Okay.
And don't forget that.
The king's shield.
Okay. That's 2. Right. Fuck. Okay. I'll look down at him and
Excuse me.
I kind of just stare at him.
Okay.
And yeah, and then I say, "You will choke on your blood," and then I walk away.
Okay. You walk over.
So is the king is still alive?
Yeah,
right?
he's still alive. He's
Yeah.
on the ground. He's just like continuously spitting huge globs of blood out.
Why isn't it let me go to the bottom of the inventory list?
Okay, and he does not have a tongue anymore.
Nope.
So
Correct.
that kind of gets my plan not able to work. Okay,
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
You.
Yeah, I'd bop him with the hammer.
Don't kill him.
Well, what else are we supposed to do? I mean, like...
Oh, dude, if we kill him,
Okay,
we're gonna
no,
walk
hold
out
on.
there.
I want Froggy to actually. I want you to have this conversation in character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Urag lifts
start,
the
Jake.
hammer to start to and prepares to swing it down at the king.
Urag, what the hell are you thinking?
Froggy, this man does not value peace. If we let him live, he will kill us, and he will kill all of my kind.
Urag, what do you think is going to happen if we kill him? We'll be wanted men.
That is true.
I
have an
going
idea.
to be wanted men. We're already going to have a bounty on our heads.
I have an idea. Okay, Froggy, picture this. What if the king has a little accident?
I'm listening.
I wink at him.
You don't need to wink.
An accident that is fatal.
Okay.
You, and the others coming back from the hospital tent sees the king in his final last breath. And to alert the rest, you call for the knights to retreat.
Make perception checks, please.
Okay.
Zella? That's a 10.
I got a 19.
Okay. As you guys are having this conversation, Magic Frog, you turn around just in time to see the king pull a dagger from his belt and jam it into his own throat.
Okay.
And he collapses to the floor, dead.
I look over. I think our problem is already solved.
That's perfect. He killed himself. We don't even need to do it.
Well, that's one problem solved. But what about the wolves?
We could blame it on them, I think.
No, I mean, aren't they attacking?
They are.
Now? And the
Are they?
king's soldiers, they're not gonna stop except under his order.
Yes.
This is not fun. This Fumble War turned into Alana.
Alana, you are the sister of the ambassador of Waterdeep.
And I have no idea where he is.
That does not matter.
No, yeah,
Hopefully-
yes, it does.
Hopefully, the army will trust you at least. Call for the army to retreat. I imagine there's like some sort of like a, I don't know, like big sound amplify horn or something somewhere in the camp. It seems like something that would be there, right?
What, like a big war horn?
Yeah.
Sorta,
Probably
yeah.
not, considering this camp was meant to be up for like a week.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, if anything, like the knights would have horns, but not.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should look for her brother, Urag.
Yes. That's a better idea. Yes.
Is Fumble unconscious or is he up?
He's up. He's
Okay.
he's got one hit point and he's like furiously like, I don't know, he's chugging a health potion and wrapping his arm in bandage. he's got the potion bottle in his mouth and has his like head tipped back as he just like bandages his arm furiously.
Nice.
And he does not look. He's just, and he like spits the potion bottle out. He's like, sure, whatever. I don't know what the best course of action might be, but I'll be there to help you. Whatever you choose.
Alright. I turn to him and I say, Fumblemore, that bird you can turn into. You can see
No,
while
no.
you turn into it, right?
I don't turn into
No?
the bird.
Oh. Well, could you get your bird to, like, talk to you?
Actually, it'll take about an hour to get the bird back, so I think we're at a loss for birds right now.
That's too bad. Alana, do you know where your brother's quarters is?
No, I hadn't seen him except... hadn't seen him except out among the troops and when we went to the orcs.
Is there a way I can recall, like, a specific kind of way to, like, tell that it's her brother? And, like, if we were looking out into the crowd or whatever?
Oh, I mean, yeah, he's a half-elf man with kind of red-brown hair and an eye patch over his left eye and and like a big kind of like well-trimmed beard, while none of the soldiers would have beards, or probably would, and all would probably be wearing like heavy armor. And the last time you saw him, he was wearing a fancy purpley doublet.
Okay. I'm going to check outside.
That's some smart thinking, Froggy.
You know what, Jake?
What?
Nothing. Okay, yeah, I go outside and I look for any signs of her brother.
Okay. Just looking outside the tent, you don't see anything. Like this camp could be deserted for all you know. All of the sounds of fighting are coming from within the mountain pass and through it.
Shit! I think they've already started the fight.
No, well, they'd already started it by the time we got here. Basically right after we... this is not Fumblemore's voice. They started the fighting basically just after we got through the pass. It's been going on for a while.
Okay. I turn to Urag. We need to get to your camp.
Yes.
Car horn.
Yes, we do.
Look for the nearest horse, quick.
Yeah. You can ride on my horse.
Okay, it's just the one. It's just the real big one.
Yeah. 2 people can fit on mine. I guess me and Froggy will go. Alana and Fumblemore. Could y'all try to light the big bonfire? Maybe that might draw some of the. Yeah, you know, the big bonfire that there was out before we went to the orc camp.
You mean while you were in it the other night eating? The bonfire
No,
yes.
not
Yes.
in the orc camp, but there's a bonfire in Neverwinter's camp.
Was there?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-mm.
I don't remember there being one.
I don't remember there being one. Then
I
again,
don't know.
we could be wrong.
Maybe I
But
could be mixing things up.
Yeah, I think you're mixing things up, or it was lit the first night you stayed in the camp. It's not set up right now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, well.
Like, they weren't gonna have a bonfire in the middle of fighting.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not set up.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I say, Alana Fumblemore, see if you could, light the camp on fire. That should draw their attention. Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Camp on fire. I do not think that is a very good
I
idea.
don't know how well that's gonna work.
It's easy. You get your flint.
No, I
you
mean,
get your steel, and you.
I mean, I'm sure it's not going to distract those who are fighting. We'd have just as good or even better chances if we just rode there and just tried to help.
I look back at the. I look back at the. I look back at the king's tent, and there's no one in the camp, right? It's empty.
Yeah. As far as you could tell, there was no one in the camp.
Okay. I pull out my flint and tinder.
Okay.
And I walk over to the king's tent, and
which everyone else is still in.
No, we're outside. I said.
No one else left it.
Okay, Jake, leave the tent.
I imagine you just poked your head out the tent.
Oh no, I said I walked out. Sorry, no.
Yeah.
All right, cool. No, yeah, you guys all leave the tent, and Froggy sets it on fire.
Yes.
Okay.
Here, long story short. Okay, I eat the fire.
Okay. It's tasty. It's also spicy. Give me a dexterity saving throw to eat the fire. No.
Okay.
Yeah. No. You set the tent on fire, and it takes a bit to start to burn. It'll take a bit.
That's fine. We should probably get going before anyone else shows up.
Yes. Onto my horse.
What about Alana and Fumblemore? What'd you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Who are you putting on the horse?
Me and Jake are going on the horse, but I forgot what he had said to Fumblemore and Alana.
I think he told them to set the camp on fire, but...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah. Okay, I said, okay. Yeah, the camp is already on fire. I guess, try to follow behind us. We might need you.
So they're just walking.
Jake. Jeez. No, Fumblemore says, no, actually, I've got this one, and I got this one in the bag, and he lifts his staff up into the air, and he shouts a few command words, and for about a minute, he kind of chants the command words, and then just like rising out of the ground, a large vaguely horse-shaped creature appears in front of you guys. It's a white. It's kind of a white and gray modeled horse, large enough for two people to ride on. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes. I didn't get a chance to use this while we were in the dungeon, but I can now. This is Dave.
Wait, didn't we kill Dave?
Did you? There's more
You
than
killed
one
the
Dave. There's more than one
Yeah.
Dave.
But what are the coincidence, right? It could be like his soul being
This is
used.
Jeff.
Okay.
No, I don't know. Whatever. It's a horse. And he helps Alana up, and then climbs up himself, and somebody stop breathing into the microphone.
I think that's Jake.
I think that's me,
Jesus,
yeah.
Jake. I know you're excited, but that's too excited. God, and you guys set off riding to the other camp? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. When you get there, you realize this camp is already on fire. Just like all of it. And there are dead soldiers, there are dead orcs, there are dead wolves lying around. The camp itself almost feels empty as you get here. Like the sound of fighting has died down considerably compared to what it was before. Although everywhere you can see people fighting, it's a group of knights and wolves outnumbering orcs in every case without exception. You can see the chieftain's tent, or you can see Gorlag's tent has gone up in flames. And you can see several of the other orcish chieftains fighting around you. The Bloody Eye clan and the Wolf's Head clan are chieftains are fighting back to back against several wolves. The Iron Fist and Bearfang clan leaders are both actually they're both dead on the ground among the bodies. And you have no idea what has happened to Yazgashzorn, the leader of the Rat Stick clan that Jake created.
I kind of mutter to myself.
Yeah, it looks as though the battle
true.
is like they're losing.
It's true. The vision. Fire. Bodies. No!
You know, every time you see fire and bodies, it does not mean that it's coming true.
Jake, this is exactly the view you had from. This is near exactly the view you've had.
Yes. It was this fire and these bodies. We must stop the fighting. Soon.
I forget what he tied his brother up. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Froggy doesn't know that.
In the tent.
Oh, that's right. We don't know about that.
Yeah, no one knows.
Yeah. Where is your brother, Urag? I thought you were supposed to be with him.
In his tent.
You tied him up?
Yes, he tried to kill me. It's a story for another time.
Where is it?
It's the one that's on fire.
I kind of look over. I don't think he's going to be in there anymore.
Yeah. Oh
no, he's still in there. From behind you, you hear Ophelia's voice.
You damn snake.
Her eye is just like missing. It looks as though her wounds have all been healed, except that her eye is just like a socket and like a big gash through her face still. Like it looks as though it was healed and it's like skin is like grown over it, except that it's still definitely like all been ripped out where you cut her with the sword. The chunk of bone is still missing, and you can see like into the back of her eye socket. It's all flesh and gross. And she says, "No, he's still in there, but considering what you've done to me today, I think it's only appropriate that I take everything from you." And she draws her sword. And that's the end of the chapter.
No, I was going to throw my tongue at her.